Hey guys, DSCuber here, and on June 24th, 2010, I uploaded the very first video to this channel. That video was a puzzle collection video, and it's been quite a while since I last did one. I believe the last one I did was June of 2012. So it has been almost 4 years since I last uploaded a puzzle collection video. So we're going to be throwing it all the way back to 2010, and today we're going to be doing an entire puzzle collection video. So I have organized some of my puzzles into different categories. I'm going to be going through them, and I will cut the video at various points and then proceed to the next category. So without further ado, let's begin with the puzzle collection video. So the first order of business is to cover the 2x2s. I have two different 2x2s. This is my Type C Wit 2, and this is the V-Cube 2A. So this one I got when I traded one of my puzzles with one of my friends, and this one I got for my birthday last year. This 2x2 happens to be my main. Before that, this was my main, and prior to that, I didn't have any 2x2s. So this one is really awesome 2x2. If you'd like to see the the unboxing, be sure to click the card on screen. So the next category is going to be 3x3s and 3x3 shape mods. This is the category of puzzles that I have most of, so I'm going to jump right in and start with the group in the back. So over here I have all of my standard 3x3s. This includes everything from speed cubes to Rubik's brands and everything in between. The main puzzle that I use is this one. This is the Diane Zanji. I've used this thing since 2012, and I still haven't found a need to replace it. I have a few Rubik's brand puzzles. This is one of them, and I think this is the second one. I also have another Diane puzzle in the back over here. So this is my Guhong. I have the V-Cube. This is a Ghost Hand. And then I have these two, which are pretty much no-name brands, but they're really good. QJ, and a Dianchang. Over here, I have my vintage Rubik's Cubes. These aren't even Rubik's brand, they're just knockoff brands. But this one, I added some loop to, and it turns a lot better, so really nothing else special about it. And then this one is another vintage knockoff that I still happen to have the original box to. And over here I have everything that's pretty much like a sticker mod. Now the reason why I'm including the brain cube inside sticker mods is because it's kind of like a foam cover that's used in place of a sticker, so I'm considering that a sticker mod. So I'm going to go through all of my sticker mods, or super cubes, or whatever you want to call them. Basically the same thing. So over here I have my Sudoku cube, I have a winter themed cube, I have like this jumbo sparkling cube. I don't even know what it's called. It's dollar store brand. I have the iCube. I have a Christmas theme cube, another Christmas theme cube, a Mickey Mouse cube, a Snake cube, Histech, some company Rubik's cube, another Christmas cube, Cars cube, Frost Valley cube, another Winter cube, the number cube, peace sign cube, check cereal cube, basically a duplicate of the other one over there, and then the word cube, and then of course last but not least the brain cube. So these are all of my sticker mods, or sticker cubes, whatever you want to call them, and yeah, that's pretty much it for these. Now the last category of cubes I'm going to be showing you guys is the shape mods. Now I'm considering these to be shape mods because, you know, they're not really like full-blown puzzles, they're miniaturized, so they're 3x3 mini cubes, so I guess you could really consider them a shape mod. So I'm gonna go through my shape mods. Over here I have the Morph's Egg, which I did manage to solve with the exception of this one center that just needs to be rotated. I think it's by 90 degrees, and I forget the algorithm to do that, so this cube's basically solved. It's not too hard. I have the Void Cube. I have a octagon barrel that I made myself. I have this Dianchang barrel. I have a Siamese cube that I made myself, and to this day I still don't know how to solve it. I have 3 mini 3x3s. I have this, I don't even remember what it's called, but I know it's a landline. The name will come to me later, but either way, this is a 3x3 shape mod. I have another mini 3x3 with added stickers, which I'm probably going to mod into something like a mini octagon barrel. No idea, but that is another one of my mini 3x3s. I also have the ghost cube, and this is part of this cube, or should be sort of part of it. This is a truncated cube, and a truncated cube is basically when you just chop off the corners and make it into kind of like this weird shape. And the entire cube got like completely smashed, and I collected all the pieces, and I used one of my old Rubik's cubes, and I just stuck the corner pieces in there, and it's kind of like a temporary fix until I find a cube where I can put like the core in. So yeah, that's just kind of like a temporary fix for all of my 3x3 shape mods. And over here is the collection of shape mods that I actually plan on selling. So I've kind of lost interest in 3x3 shape mods, and I've really grown more of an interest with cuboids. And I'm going to be selling these at whatever competition I go to next. So whenever I go to a competition, I will let you guys know. But this is a Diansheng Blade Cube. This is a Tragicbird's Octahedron. This is a Hexagonal Dipyramid. This is the QJ UFO, and this is a Scube Megaminx or 3x3 dodecahedron. One 3x3 that I did forget to mention is my brass 3x3. This is pretty much a paperweight, serves no other purpose aside from just sitting around. And this puzzle also hardly turns, so definitely just a display gimmick. The next category of puzzles that I'm going to be showing you guys are all of my cuboids. So this is the category of puzzles that I really love to play around with. Cuboids have always fascinated me since the start of my channel, since I got into cubing. So this has always been the go-to puzzles that I've always loved. So these here are like the 2 most basic, quote, cuboids you could possibly make. This is a 1x1 that I made myself, and this is a 2x2x1 that I had made myself. Also over here I have a very failed 1x1x2 that I made, and the stickers are made out of construction paper. It's such a failed mod. I'm actually going to, after this video, fix this mod up a little bit and try repairing it because it's just such an abomination. And over here I have the rest of them. This over here is the 2x2x3 Slim Tower. It's a lot of fun to play with, especially if you're just really bored. This one also is a 3x3x2 domino puzzle. And just for size comparison, I have my my Zanji right here. And I have a 3x3x4 by Cube for you, and I have a 3x3x5 by Calvin's Puzzles. And what's pretty funny about this is how I have basically like this little step ladder of puzzles, and the only one that's missing is a 3x3x1 because I have all of the other puzzles. So that's pretty much the last cuboid that I really need to complete my cuboid collection. But over here is the last cuboid, and this is a 3x3x7, also by Cube for you. And what's great about these types of cuboids is really the solving mechanic is the same for all of these. As long as you know how to solve a 3x3x2, you could solve a 3x3x4, 3x3x5, and even a 3x3x7. So that's why I really like these, and out of all of my cuboids, this one has to be my favorite, 3x3x5. Simply because it shapeshifts and it really just adds a new dimension to the puzzle, and that's what I really like about it the most. So these are all of my cuboids. So here they are. The next puzzle category is going to be my gear-based puzzles. I only have 2 of them. The first one is the gear ball, and the second one is the gear shift. I only know how to solve the gear ball, and I have to say the gear ball is a ton of fun to play around with, especially because the turning on it is so smooth. And the gear shift I have yet to learn how to solve, and I still have to lubricate it too. It's a really stiff puzzle, and it's kind of been like that since I opened it, so once I learn how to solve this, I'll probably make a video on it. So the next category of puzzles that I have here is all of my shape mods, Now, like I said before, I'm really not that into shape mods anymore, which is why I'm going to be selling the 3 that I have here in the back. More on that later. Like I said, if I go to a competition, I will be sure to let you guys know which one that is, and I will have these 3 puzzles for sale. So, I will go over those in a minute, but first over here, I have a Cube shape mod. I forget what this mod is called, but it is a really awesome Cube mod, really good puzzle build quality, definitely one of my favorite Cube mods. Over here I have the X Cube, which is a shape mod of the 3x3x5. I really don't know much more about it, because I know there's like other names for it, but I just know it as the X Cube. I got this from Marbles the Brain store, and to this day I still don't know how to solve it because there's bandaging involved and extra layers, so I don't know how to solve that. Over here I have my Quad Cube, which is basically 4 2x2s linked at the corner. I do know how to solve this, but it does take quite a while because there is some bandaging involved. Over here I have my Cube Extreme, which is a puzzle that I bought at Barnes & Noble. It is a Meffert's puzzle and is a Cube shape mod where basically there's like truncations in the edge and corner pieces, and it just makes the Cube solving process a little harder because you have to make sure that all of the colors are matched up appropriately, and there's more colors involved. And over here is the Cube Hex, or the QJ Tetrahedron. This is a puzzle that one of my friends got me, and it's another Cube shape mod, and it's a ton of fun to play with. And basically these are the corner pieces. These have been truncated, and then the center pieces have been extended, and it makes this like hexagonal shape, really interesting ball puzzle thing. It's not too hard to solve, and definitely a lot of fun. Coming over to the back, I have a 4x4 shape mod. This is the Land Scoparil. Again, I don't know how to solve a 4x4, so I don't know how to solve this one, and that's partially the reason why I'm selling it. Over here, I have a 2-layer Super Square 1. I don't know how to solve the Square 1, which is part of the reason why I'm selling this, and I just really don't have an interest in the Square 1 as much as I had originally anticipated, so I really don't want this puzzle anymore. For the last puzzle that I have over here, I had to cut the video because I didn't know what it was called, but this is the Rubik's Cheese, or the Rubik's UFO. I have solved this a few times. It wasn't too difficult, but again, because I'm not really that into these weird types of puzzles, I am going to be selling this one as well. So the last category of puzzles I'm going to be showing you guys are the other puzzles. These really just don't fit into any of the other categories, and we're going to be starting off with my sliding puzzles. Over here we have the Loophole. This is a vintage puzzle that I picked up at a garage sale. This is the 6x6 sliding pirate themed puzzle. Another puzzle I picked up at a garage sale. This is the Any Tower, I believe it is called, and the name is inscribed on here. Oh, it's Any Puzzle Kim's Column. That's what it is. I got this at Marbles the Brain store. It's a pretty cool puzzle, and it works kind of like a twisty puzzle where these layers can rotate, but it's a sliding puzzle in that these tiles slide around. Over here's another one of my sliding puzzles. This is the 23 puzzle, and the 15 puzzle, which is like the original one. The 23 puzzle came on the back of a Toys R Us gift card, so I've always held on to this thing. Over here I have the puzzle ball, and somewhere in one of my other drawers is the puzzle eraser, so they are very similar in the fact that you just put them back together. Over here I have the Gordian's Knot, which is a pretty interesting puzzle, similar to like a burr puzzle where you have to like, shift over all these pieces and then slide them out. It's a pretty interesting puzzle, also one of the first puzzles I ever owned, so that's the Gordian's Knot. Over here I have the Rubik's 360, which isn't really much of a puzzle, but I'm still counting it in this collection because it is a Rubik's brand product. Over here I have the Rubik's Twist, which was another one of the first puzzles I ever owned, and over here is the Rubik's Revolution, which is a handheld Rubik's based game. So these are all of my other puzzles. I have I do have plenty of wooden and metal puzzles, but I will likely save those for another video. So this would be an aerial view of all the puzzles that I own. As for a total count, I really don't know. I've never given it much thought to actually count them. So I will count them off camera and then display that number on screen. But either way, this is the end of my puzzle collection video. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys enjoyed, be sure to hit that like button and subscribe for more cubing content. Anyway, keep on cubing, guys, and I'll see you guys in the next video.